along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight.
Here we go. Make no mistake, these teams have very little. Love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson, of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. And those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
And the Thunder call time here. Oladipo outside. Hunter on the wing. From the arc. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Well, the meteoric rise of DeAndre Hunter continues, Brent. The 4th overall pick in 2019. He had a strong rookie campaign, and he keeps on improving.
Another one of those guys, not highly ranked coming out of high school, ends up going to Virginia as a bit of an under-the-radar player. But when you make improvements every year, well, there are a lot of teams in the league that will take an impact player like that.
Morant with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
The Grizzlies on offense.
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Maker. Out to Oladipo. Hits the trifecta.
And I didn't know he had that kind of range. A phenomenal shooter when he gets it going, and that one was way beyond the arc.
Here's Anderson. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. And a missed layup. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And he jams it home with authority.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Maker. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Getting better at keeping his balance as Thon Maker builds up his body. He'll be a little bit more rooted on the floor.
Morant into the lane. And it's rejected. Oladipo on the wing. 5 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 7 points. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw no good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Good on the second one. And it's Thunder's ball. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. .46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fultz. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Sinks the tray.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Roby can't hit. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Roby. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Fultz. No good from outside.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Grant, you played 19 years in the NBA, but you had some serious injuries in your career as well. What extent has modern medicine enabled players to extend their careers, you think?
B.A., where was this modern medicine 20 years ago? Would have made my life a whole lot easier, but you were so spot on. Today, there's such an emphasis on taking care of players, making sure they recover. There's a sophistication with the training staffs and the sports science applied to it. And so now these players are coming into the league at a younger age and are being able to extend their careers for a lengthy time. And so I'm all for it. I love the idea of resting guys. I think big picture, protecting players and their livelihood is in their best interest, and it's a good thing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brandon Clark, the 21st pick in 2019, has made an immediate impact. He describes his game as vicious, adding, "My motor's always going. I'm a high IQ player, but my effort is always going to keep me on the court." Guys, his explosive athleticism unlocks that hustle game.
Yeah, he is special for sure. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now here's Valanciunas. For 3, Allen. They get it again. Valanciunas, good.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Oladipo, double team.
and you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Oladipo outside. And here's Hunter. Pass to Maker. Oladipo with the ball. Clark covers. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Reddish misses. Clark outside. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. You know, Thon Maker, the 10th pick in 2016, he started his career in Milwaukee.
And B.A., I remember seeing those high school mixtapes before he entered the league. Really intriguing size and perimeter touch. Of course, nowadays, plenty of centers can step outside and play on the perimeter.
Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Hunter. And he drives in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
1:49 left to play in the half. Pass to Valanciunas. And there's the rejection.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
And you know, Grant, for Valanciunas, you have to wonder how it felt getting traded mid-season from Toronto to Memphis. That was the trade for Gasol. And then seeing the Raptors go on to win it all. That was tough.
Yeah, B.A., you kind of feel bad for him. I mean, he spent his entire career in Toronto. Yes, we know it's an unfortunate part of the game, especially since he wasn't given a championship ring. But that is the standard operating procedure. But you still hate to see it go down that way.
Now here's Clark. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. With the fadeaway. Outside Jones. And there's a 3-second violation. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Pass to Roby. Here's Okoro. Here's Maker. Brooks defending. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side Fultz. Shoots. And it's Maker missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
There's the block. Here's Fultz. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Morant picks one up. Well, Grant, so much has been made about the jump shot of Markelle Fultz. Many called it broken, but last year it looked plenty functional to me.
You know, it really did, B.A. Fultz was willing to take more mid-range jumpers. And, of course, he hit those shots at a pretty good rate. As he gets more and more comfortable each year, he'll continue to elevate his play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. And Fultz pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Roby. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And when you've got your opponent down,
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stolen. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it.
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
no question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Gets the three to fall. Grant, you had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant. Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
Here's Maker. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oladipo on the take. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. Reddish misses. And so it's Memphis with it. A 12-point game. Here's Morant. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Outside Hunter. Fires for three. Unable to get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Well, not satisfied to just make the NBA All-Rookie first team. Jackson Jr., who's dealt with injuries, continues to add to his game at a rapid pace, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., coming in, we knew from his time at Michigan State that he really could stretch the floor and also that he could guard multiple positions. But now he's becoming a better rebounder and a better playmaker. He still has some work to do in both areas, but the effort is there.
Melton misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Reddish misses. And here's Memphis now. They trail by 11. It's tipped. Crowder with a steal. Puts up a three. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Takes it inside. Pass to Maker. Another shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That size a lot to deal with out there. Maker uses it to his advantage to get a foul.
Good on both. And here's Memphis now. Pass to Melton. Jackson with it. Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Pass to Roby. And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
It's both from the stripe. Now Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's the Thunder with the ball. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baisley. 6 to shoot. Here's Okoro. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Okoro's got his first points of the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
.29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Clark. Back to Valanciunas. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Will it go? Valanciunas, that one's good. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, now that we've had time here to evaluate, what are your thoughts on the NBA replay system, Grant?
Well, I know the replay system, BA, has had some mixed reviews, particularly when we stop action during the course of a game to go through this whole process of reviewing. But I think in this era that we're in, where there's so much information, social media, technology, being transparent like the NBA is, making sure that every call is right, particularly at the end of games where it's so critical to make sure the officiating is correct. I actually like it. I think it's added value to the game, and I think ultimately credibility to the officiating.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Got a piece of it. Pass to Jackson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Morant. And here's Valanciunas. There's the triple. Kicks it out to Clark. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Clark's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Reddish. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Maker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I think Thon Maker knows this. He's got to continue to work on his body, build some muscle mass. Finishes like this will be more effective and happen more often.
And an intentional foul right there. Thunder on D. They led by as many as 18. Morant. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Crowder. From downtown. Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Clark. Left side Morant.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to Maker. Here's Reddish. This one for three. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Jackson. The Thunder with another miss. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Oladipo into the lane. Outside Hunter. Off target with the three. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Tipped. Crowder left side. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. To the left wing. And here's Clark for three. Can't hit that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Pass to Oladipo. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Memphis.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maker. Sinks it from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForge.
Yeah, I said I feel invisible.